Bonjour. You're welcome to the French Examiner channel. Bienvenue à la chaîne de l'examinateur français. From my wealth of experience in the academia, I've put together some common traps that you should watch out for in your French language usage, your test, or exam. The broadcast that you are watching is titled 25 Surest Tips to Wow Yourself and Your Examiner. Yes, you heard that right. 25 surest tips to wow yourself and your French examiner. Each tip is structured to commence with common questions, and then brief explanations are made in order for you to provide solutions to them easily. I am Adekunle Matthew. Bon appetit. For this first tip, it is titled The Mastery of L'article Défini. The Mastery of L'article Défini. Now, I have questions here for you. You can practice with it first, and by the end of the broadcast, you should be able to give correct answer to them. We have 4 common questions concerning l'article défini on the screen. Now, for you to get this thing well, you need to understand the basics of l'article défini. And don't forget that these questions, they are formed from basically exceptions which your exam or your test will be focused on. Okay, for l'article défini in French, we have masculine and feminine. But before we go there, you need to understand that in English, we have just the THE, definite article, all right? Definite article. And as the name implies, it's talking about a noun that is definite, something that you can see, that you know, you are aware about. But in French, we have like variants, okay, of l'article défini, of the that you see. And the first one is the masculine, le. In French, every noun falls under a gender. Every noun. Note what I said very well. I didn't say every word. I said every noun. Every noun has a gender. And the masculine and feminine genders are what we focus on in French. Then for this session, masculine, our THE is le, all right? So words that are masculine, we qualify them with le. For example, on the screen, le médecin, le stylo, le bus, le ticket, le président. And then for the side of the feminine, le féminin, we use la to qualify them. That means that our THE, the for feminine is la. For example, la banque, la porte, la bicyclette, la chemise, la famille. Okay, then we have another one. Don't forget where we are coming from. We started with masculine, le, and feminine, la. Then we have the one that is L apostrophe, or better called L elide. This is used when a masculine or feminine noun starts with a vowel sound. Okay, for example, enfant that you see on the screen there, the child, is masculine. So normally we would have said that le enfant, but it is a rule in French that when an article or when a word starts a noun, starts with a vowel sound, okay, the article we have to go when the article is ending with maybe a vowel sound. Okay, for example, in this le enfant, you can never say le enfant, so you remove e and make it apostrophe, so it becomes L elide enfant, so l'enfant. You can never say l'enfant, we say l'enfant, the child. Then another one there, l'avion, the aeroplane, and this is applicable to nouns that are feminine as well, that start with vowel sound. For example, the orange in French, orange is feminine. So when you want to say the orange, you say l'orange. So you cannot say la orange if you follow the rule, okay? So the A will go away, and then we'll put it as an apostrophe. It becomes l'orange, okay? We have the crayfish there, l'écrevisse. Okay, we also have another variant where you need to pay attention to or be sensitive to is aspirate, aspirate H, and ashmere. Let me take you back a bit. We said that we have masculine, we have feminine. Okay, that's when the word, we use masculine le, feminine la, all right? And then when the word is starting with, or the noun is starting with a vowel sound, you are going to remove it and put L, LED, you remember? Then this other one that we are now is H aspirate. So we have two H in French, okay? The one that is pronounced, aspirate means aspirate H, pronounced, okay? That is hard a bit, but the other one, Hashmir, is silent. Now, the one that is hard, that is pronounced, the first side, you will not remove any E. You are not removing any letter. You are not putting any apostrophe. For example, le héros, we did not say le héros, all right? Le héros. And two things you need to note here. One is that héros, even though it is singular, in French, it has S for the singular. So the ear will mean le héros. Look at the pronunciation well. Then the next one, le hasard. Okay, le hasard. Of course, le hasard seems like the hazard. No, it means a chance or luck. Le hasard. We have la hache, la harpe, la hiérarchie, la hongrie, la ronde, la haute. Then for the silent H, normally hotel is masculine. We would have said le hotel, but we can't say that because we look at the H as if it is not there. That's why they say silent. So instead of saying le hotel, you can say that, you say l'hotel. The E is going away, just like we did for the LED, L apostrophe for words or nouns that start with vowel sound. I'm making sure you get that right. I said that this concerns just nouns, not all words in French. So we have l'hôtel, l'hôpital, l'hélicoptère, l'hippopotame, l'héritage, l'homme, l'hôte, Louis, l'hôte, that's the host, Louis, the whole. Okay, then we have another one, pluriel, le, that is plural for all the categories. So, for example, when we say all the categories, we mean that that will be the plural for both masculine, feminine, the nouns that start with vowel sound, and the one that is with ash aspirate, the one that is with ashmere. Okay, we have example on the screen there. Le médecin, the doctors, les enfants, the children, les héros, the heroes, right? Then we come here, and it is important to note that we cannot even say les héros, we say les héros. Why? Because héros is hash aspirate, okay? It is hard. So it is pronounced just like we did for the singular, le héros. And the same thing for the plural, les héros, okay? So it is forbidden to say les héros, very forbidden. Now we go to the other side, les chemises, les oranges. You see, I'm pronouncing les oranges now because orange, okay, starts with vowel sound. So we can do what we call liaison there, les oranges. And the last one, les hôtels. Look at the difference between les hôtels and les héros. Les héros, not les héros. Les héros, because of Asha spirit. Then les hôtels, because the H there is mere, all right? Les hôtels, okay? But the other one, les héros. Good. Now you can go back to the questions that we first raised. For example, the first one, je connais, okay, le héros du film, and that is your option C, le héros, le héros. You need to note the orthography, which is with S there. And the second one, bienvenue à l'hôtel de Matignon. Bienvenue à l'hôtel de Matignon, de Matignon. You are welcome to Matignon Hotel. Okay, and then the third one, we have l'enfant joue au football. The child plays football, or the child is playing football. It is important for you to know that in French, our present tense is the same thing with present continuous aspect. For example, l'enfant joue au football can mean the child is playing football or the child plays football. So, and we are picking option B because it is singular. That verb, we only go because it's a singular verb. It will go with singular subject, l'enfant, the child. And the last one there, we have les enfants jouent au football. The children are playing football. So, and that's why we are picking option C, because the verb is now plural. Joue with ENT, okay, or NT at the final. That is signifying plural. So the children play football or the children are playing football. For you to continue getting these videos of this series, subscribe, share, and like. On se verra. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.